brief introduction, and thank you for being here. I'm Sherry Lake. I'm co-chair with Maimuna Freeman of the Stone Mountain Action Coalition. You'll learn a little bit more about us in a few minutes. But I just wanted to welcome everybody for coming here. Thank God it's a beautiful day today. I know it's a little bit of a hike to get up here, so I really appreciate everybody that made it here. We have a wonderful group of faith leaders here to speak, and we have some folks representing the city of Stone Mountain. So again, we just really appreciate you being here and taking the time out of your day on a Tuesday to do this. So I'm gonna be your MC today. We're first going to have opening or an introduction and thank you from Teresa Hardy. Teresa is the chair or president of the DeKalb County NAACP. So Teresa, if you could come up and welcome us and bring us in.
Fired up! Fired up! Okay, so here's how that goes. This is the chant. Okay, when I say fired up, you say fired up. And then I'll say ready to go, you say ready to go, okay? Fired up! Fired up! Ready to go! Ready to go! Fired up! Fired up! Ready to go! Ready to go! Fired up! Fired up! Ready to go! Ready to go! All right, thank you. That's Teresa Hardy from the DeKalb NAACP, and that is one of our chants, and I'm going to do this because it's just crowded over here. And I just wanted to say that we want to thank you for coming out, taking out the time to help us along this journey. It's a journey because the mission of the NAACP itself states that we're going to fight until all racial and hatred discrimination ends. And someone asked me, about stopping and going and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. NAACP is 111 years old. The DeKalb NAACP is 65 years old. And when you start looking at the accomplishments that have happened in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and something happened. Someone got complacent because today, 2020, we're still fighting those same issues. So when I think about it, I think all of us together are really in a movement for the true change that we really want to see intentionally. So that's what we're here today to do. And we have started this out together in the best way we know how, which is through prayer. So we've called upon, yes, give God the praise for that. But we're called upon the prayer. And as you know, the United States of America is, what it say? In God we trust. And it's going to take us trusting in God to move things that we want to see change, because the only way to do that is through love. And you guys are here because you love people, you love each other, you love your family, you love this country, you love this state, you love what we can actually do together as one. So the introductions today is, we have a group of pastors from all walks of the earth. I say that, but I think our MC is going to introduce each one of them, so I'm not going to do that. But I want to also give a grand thank you for Stone Mountain Action Coalition for putting this together. And I want to thank Stone Mountain Park for allowing us to come in. Yes, you do give thanks to the people who we're trying to fight against. That's part of the movement. I want to thank I saw the police that's here to protect us. We want to thank them as well. And we want to thank, if there's any media here, we thank you too, because we need the word to be spread out. But most of all, I want to just give a special thanks to each one of you for taking out the time to actually come out here and fight this fight together as one. And I'm going to hand it back over to Sherry. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa. Teresa is a member of the Stone Mountain Action Coalition as well. I failed to say that. We're now going to have Miguel Santiago, who is another member of the coalition, come up and just kind of briefly introduce who SMAC is and what we're trying to do, and share some words with you. Miguel.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. On behalf of SMAC, Stone Mountain Action Coalition, I just want to make sure, first and foremost, to thank everyone for taking the time to be here with us this morning. In a time of pandemic and civil unrest, we've seen a lot of people driven apart. So it's not lost on me this morning that we're able to find community here today. So first and foremost, I want to make sure that we acknowledge that. So thank you. For those who are not familiar with the coalition, I just want to speak briefly on what we do and what our vision is. The coalition is a movement. It's a concerted and conscientious effort amongst determined members of this community to see a more inclusive Stone Mountain Park, one that is built upon principles of transformation, principles of healing, and most importantly, in my mind, a principle of progress. The coalition hopes to engage and inspire the community and hopefully one day bring a new vision to this space and to this park that we stand on today. Today we offer an opportunity. In my mind, today is a great opportunity to overcome the darkness that has been surrounding us these days. These are critical times we are living in. Anyone can see that. And for those who've lived in this community for some time, they know that there has been trauma that has lingered in this space for a very long time. We know their voices, we know their cries, and today we offer an opportunity for something more. Any successful movement, in my mind, starts with an opportunity. Sorry, just collecting my thoughts. In my mind, a successful opportunity begins with an act of unity, and we started off with that here today. But more importantly, I believe a really successful movement is always going to start and cannot be carried out without an act of faith. And that's what we're about to engage in today. That is why we've extended invitations to the members and leaders of various faith-based groups and organizations across this community to sit down with us today and engage us in prayer and uplift us, give us an opportunity to heal, give us an opportunity to reconcile, and give us an opportunity to find something that I know these days has been very hard for me to find, and that's peace. And today, we have the opportunity to share in that. So I want to make sure to extend, once again, a thank you to all of the faith-based leaders who are going to be here today to lead us in this discussion. And before we leave today, I know one thing will be for certain. We will have the opportunity to send a message, and it's very loud, and it's very clear, and it's very simple. When people look upon what we've done here today, they can only say one thing, that we were unified. They will say that we engage in something very beautiful today, because we're actually engaging in something very beautiful right now. We are in this beautiful space. We have the sun shining upon our skins, and we're getting ready to engage in something that's going to help us forget about the hatred that took place in this space. Today, it's all about love. Today, it's all about transformation. Today, it's all about healing. Before I leave, I'm okay with words, but I'm better with something else. I play music. I try to engage with music the best I can. I play harmonica, kind of a strange instrument for a youngin' like myself. I already saw some eyebrows. Can't see the faces, but I can see the eyebrows. But I grew up in a musical household. My father was a lover of it, and there was a gift he gave to me, and I try to embrace and engage that gift by sharing it whenever I can. And a lot of people say that when I put my heart and soul into this thing, it is able to speak words that my mouth ordinarily couldn't produce. So, if I may. Y'all should be able to. No, you don't even have
Thank you, Miguel. I wasn't expecting that. That was beautiful. Thank you. All right. Most of us know that are kind of familiar with this park, and particularly this last summer know that the city of Stone Mountain has really taken a great impact for this park. Back in August, middle of August, the park was closed, and there was a significant number of protesters on sort of both sides of this issue that spilled out into the park. Spilled out to the city of Stone Mountain, and the city of Stone Mountain was stuck handling that. And part of what our concern is at SMAC is that this mountain continues to be a lightning rod for controversy and division, and we're certainly very sympathetic to the pain that the activities that this park draws ends up affecting the community around it. So we have today Shaquayas Miller Thornton, who's the city manager from Stone Mountain, is here today, and Clinton Monroe, who's one of our city council members in Stone Mountain. They're here today too, and we welcome them here. We're thankful they're here. Mr. Monroe, if you'd like to take a few minutes just to introduce yourselves and talk about how the city is impacted.
Thank you very much. My name is Clint Monroe. I'm a member of the City Council for the City of Stone Mountain. Now, a lot of people think that the City of Stone Mountain and the Stone Mountain Park are exactly the same thing, but they're not. The park is basically run by the Stone Mountain Memorial Association, and the city is run by the City Council and the mayor. And what we really need is a better dialogue between the city and also with the park. Because right now, we've had 2, 3, 4 different demonstrations that were supposed to be here in the park, but wound up spilling over into the streets of Stone Mountain.